Howdy, good morning, or afternoon. I'm not sure what time it is anymore. I made it to the scrapyard in time. That's what was important. Also, figured I'd go ahead and give you my review of this lovely novel before I put it back. The book is called Always Remembered: The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, the Horse, and the Storm by Charlie McCory. McCory? Either way. It's a pretty good book. You've probably seen it on Facebook or one of your other Instagrams. The pictures in it are very catching, and it's a good piece. And if you've recently suffered your first big loss, a mother, a father, a grandparent, or you're young and it's hurting you, this is a good book, because it is the other one's Palisade Fire. That one's also good, but not nearly as uplifting. But it's a good book, and it's basically always endure, persevere, not when it's hard, but because you need to, because other people rely on you. And that's kind of the whole gist of the book, is the team relies on each other. And there's no villain to speak of. The Storm, I guess, is your primary villain. But it's a good story, and it's also written in the very, as if it were a journaling thing. Like I said, I'd give it an easy 8 out of 10. It didn't quite bring a tear to my eye, but it did hit me in the feels. That was my review of that one. Admittedly, I did not read as much as I should have. I got about halfway through the Palisade Fire, and it was alright, but very depressing considering Georgia was suffering similarly to these places in the early stages. So it's I don't want to read about what might be happening soon, due to climate change and the extremes of the global warming and such. This one tricked me, and I'm upset about it. The Way of Excellence by Brad Stulberg. I don't know Mr. Stulberg. I have nothing against him as a person. It's just, I don't do self-help books. I typically don't, because I don't find them to be they can be good for some people. I don't personally like self-help books. I find better to look into other neurobiology books and such. But if you are into self-help books, I'm sure it's a good read. Either way, and if you're wondering why they're in Ziploc bags, I do a lot of walking, and they expected rain today. While I cannot protect the bag from the rain, I can protect the books. Either way, y'all, try to get that out there and do something good for somebody. This will probably be the last video until I get home, and I hope y'all do good. We'll see you later. Bye for now, y'all.